Now, to stories outside the African continent, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced that exports from Nigeria to the United States will now be subjected to a 14% tariff. Announced at a Make Africa Wealthy Again event in the Rose Garden, the tariff is part of Trump's broader strategy to address what he calls unfair trade practices and imbalances. The U.S. claims Nigeria's 27% tariff on American goods has been harmful to U.S. businesses. Trump framed the move as a step towards fair trade, aimed at protecting American industries and boosting competition. And this new policy, effective immediately, could spark a global trade shift, impacting over 50 countries, including major economies. To discuss more on this, we're joined by business expert Oladipo Ajayi. He is the head of fixed income and FX, Chapel Hill in Denham. Thank you so much, Oladipo Ajayi, for joining us. Now, how do you foresee the 14% tariff on Nigerian exports to the U.S. impacting Nigeria's overall trade balance and economic growth?
Well, I think this is not a very good one to Nigeria. And one of the reasons is the fact that so it simply means that exporting to U.S. will now be more expensive, and which in turn could actually give opportunity for other competitors globally to actually compete in that space. As we speak currently, Nigeria exports to U.S. include crude oil, refined jet fuel, and also fertilizer. And if this continues, so what it simply means that the exporters to US, they actually find it very difficult to actually export to US, and at the same time, we impact FX inflow into the country, which at the same time could also affect the valuation of Naira.
Right. Now, given that Nigeria imposes a 27% tariff on U.S. exports, what measures could be taken to mitigate the impact of these new U.S. Tariffs on Nigerian businesses?
Well, I think the first thing Nigerian government will need to do is to actually begin to look for other outlets for these products. Because currently, as we speak, the average tariff to US is around 27. And what the US government is saying is that this is more like a fair tariff to Nigeria. And that's one of the reasons why they have that at 14%. So what the government will need to start doing is to actually look for a way to actually channel this product to other countries outside the US. And sincerely speaking, to a good extent, you would not blame the United States for actually doing this because they are looking at a way to actually increase revenue. They are looking for a way to actually put out their local producer as well. And at the same time also, don't forget that U.S. has the highest level of trade deficit globally. As of 2023 data, they have about 1.1 trillion trade deficits. And one of the reasons why we've not seen that great impact on the economy because dollar is more like the global accepted currency. And I think what Donald Trump is currently trying to do is to actually reduce these trade deficits and also increase the revenue generating capacity of the United States. So I don't think Nigerian government will want to toe the line of actually now retaliating by further increasing the tariff to the United States. Because what it will simply means is that it will mean that the cost of importing to Nigeria will now actually go further upside. And what it will mean is that the consumer will have to pay more to actually enjoy the same level of service or goods. And at the same time, don't forget the impact will now actually be on inflation. And Nigeria we are just getting out of inflationary pressure that we actually face for close to about 36 months. So I don't think Nigeria government wants to toe the line, but rather they will actually want to look for a way to actually channel this product to other competing nations than the United States.
All right. Thank you so much, Oladipo Ajayi, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.